going on? It's your man Christ Duran down, you know what I'm saying, down here in the A. At the industry's most wanted podcast with Doerilla and Tampa. And yeah, we finna get to it.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are broadcasting live at ARC Studios, the Hype 87.3, and it is the industry's most wanted podcast. What's happening to my co-host, Doerilla?
What's going on, sis? You know what time it is. Another Sunday, and today is a special Sunday, though.
Yes. Shout out to, first and foremost, I gotta say happy birthday to my business partner. We've been business partners for a decade, man. Shaw Cypher, happy birthday, bro. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you. My dad's birthday's on Tuesday. It's Libra season. You dig? But listen, we got Nashville in the building. What's happening? Introduce yourself, bro.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Christ Duran down all the way from Nashville, East Nashville to be exact.
Word,
Let's
bro.
get it.
Let's go. Tennessee heavy in the building. I'm surrounded.
yeah.
We got Jackson. We got Nashville. I'm from Tampa. Like, hey, ain't none of us from ATL, but we out here. You know what I'm saying? We really working. We doing this. Appreciate you pulling up first and foremost.
I appreciate y'all having me.
Man, how was that ride down from Nashville this morning? Talk to us about that.
It was smooth. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? Just little getaway, you know what I'm saying? Mini vacay.
Little mini vacay, yeah.
A daycation.
I like that. A daycation. I've heard of a vacation, but never a
It's
daycation.
Get away and do your own thing.
That's, you know what? I like daycations because I like to get there, do what I got to do, and get the fuck back.
Yeah,
I don't need to hang out extra unless there's shit to do.
Give me more time for me.
Nah, for
Man,
real.
what you said.
Big facts. So, you know, Doerilla and I, we always like to take it back. And you two are going to have a lot in common because you both are from Tennessee. He's an artist as well, but he does, production and engineering and radio and stuff like that. So, did you grow up in Nashville?
Yep.
Talk to us about it, man. Like, first and foremost, I want to pay homage to your city. I think Nashville is a beautiful city. I've been up there a lot. My son was in the military. He was in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, but I used to meet him in Nashville a lot, and we would spend the day out there and just move around the city, and it's a beautiful city. There's a lot of talent down there, so I just wanted to pay homage to Nashville first and foremost. But, take us back, man. What was it like for you growing up out there in Nashville?
I mean, it was like everybody else said it, man. Everything kind of, the streets is what it is, always being what it been. And, once the music scene started popping, it kind of, everybody was doing what they do. Some cats multitask, and some of them tried, and some of them, some of them failed.
Yeah.
Just
Word.
growing up in Nashville, man, it's like I said, it's like any other city. It's like, but Nashville, they kind of overlook it. They think Nashville pretty much just Broadway and Opry Mills
Right.
and all that stuff. And then
Yeah.
once you cross that bridge, now you out east and you out, yeah.
There's a whole nother scene out there.
Yeah. It's a totally different scene than what they advertise, but that's pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
Big facts, man. Come this way just a little bit. I want to make sure you were in the camera view real good. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so Tennessee itself, namely a lot Memphis, there's a lot of legendary artists. We could go all day paying homage to all the legendary artists that has come out of Memphis. Growing up, we'll say stick within Tennessee first. Who were some of the artists that you was tapped into?
Listen, well, of course, A-Ball MJG.
Right?
3-6.
Okay.
And then when you come home, you got cats like Pistol, Quanti Cash, Cool Daddy Fresh, Boogie. Different cats like, that really was out here moving around, moving and grooving. Rollo B, rest in peace. Big Lou, like it was a whole gang.
Why don't you set it right over there? That might be better. That way there you go. Boom. They can still watch and hear real good.
And they can see both of us.
And they can see both of us.
But it was a whole lot of cats, and I kind of started around that time.
Word.
Dig that.
Word. That's what's up, man. Doerilla, I know you could chime in on a few things, coming up Tennessee. I think it's a beautiful area, beautiful state, but I ain't grow up there, man. Chime in a little bit about the growing up life in Tennessee.
Man, it's pretty much, you know what I'm saying? It's like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like every city that you go to, it's like if you ain't familiar, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make your way there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody they just don't be embracing you with open arms like that, you know?
Facts.
It's like, I'm talking about it. It's so crazy. Like, even in Jackson, it was a time you couldn't even come through with like out of state tags on, out of county tags on, like people trying you. You know what I'm saying? But it was crazy like that, and it's like that's why I always be like coming out here is so different. It's like I guess you know you kind of get more relaxed than you was back then. You know, you kind of be on the swivel all the time, but it's. That's crazy.
Yeah, it'd be like I think that'd be in a lot of areas though, bro. Like, shoot, nowadays you gotta be your head on a damn swivel, especially women in Atlanta. They out here snatching women and kids up and selling them sex trafficking and shit. It's crazy. But that's a whole nother show, man. So let's talk about, you know, you in particular, man. This your time to shine. How did music become a passion for you?
Honestly, man, I used to always listen to music, but when Cash dropped, I listened to them, and it made me say, okay, so you can talk about something for real and make your songs fat.
Right, right, exactly. So, which a lot of artists they can't do that. Yeah. It's like one or the other.
It was like around that time, it was kind of like most of the lyrical cats didn't really they tracks just really wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, some of them, you know, up north, but down south, if you was lyrical, unless you was UGK or something like that, they was still talking what they were talking, but, you know, they was on their grind. But it took me, when I heard Outkast, that's when I was like, all right, now you can talk about what's really going on, talk about some real shit, and then you can still make the song dope.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a perfect example. You know, of course, we got to pay homage to the whole Dungeon family, but, you know, Outkast in particular, man, shout out to 3 Stacks and Big Boy. You're right. They talked about what they wanted to, but they brought such a different vibe and a different flavor. Like, they brought it so different that I think that they came in and kind of changed a lot of stuff for what people are comfortable with doing now. Yeah. And that's experimenting with your voice and making different sounds and being creative, how you look, how you sound, and all that's okay.
See, most of what I got out of it was you got to be you more than anything.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Because people going to check you. If you're not,
yeah, they gonna come for you. They gonna
come for you.
It's like you look at the game now, and then you look at the game then. Like then, you couldn't talk about something you really wasn't doing.
Right.
Yeah.
You couldn't say I'm doing this and doing that. It's like the dope game became so commercialized now. That's like, nigga, you ain't doing it like that.
Yeah.
Because if you really was, you wouldn't be talking about it.
Word. That's facts. Because they snitching on themselves. Yeah. Period. Yeah. No, that's true. So, you know, with your music, let's take it back to when you first started doing music. I'm sure that your creative process has enhanced, it's leveled up, it's changed. You know, that's what it's all about is growth, right? Yeah. So let's take it back. When you first started doing music, you know, what were some of the things that you were talking about?
Shit, the same old shit.
Same old shit.
I mean, you gotta think, because when you first come through, like it's like, yeah, let me get in. But then, you know, once you figure out who you are, just as a person,
exactly.
Then you know, it's like, nah, man, I ain't putting my name on that shit.
No.
I ain't stepping in there talking about that.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that. And then if I really did do that, nigga, I'm not talking about it.
Exactly. Like we said, are you snitching on yourself?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just.
Trust me, the boys are watching. You know, people get busted on Instagram all the time for doing fuck shit. I'm like, bro, how dumb are you?
The dumbest shit in the world is posting what you got for sale.
Right. Or they posting all these guns and shit. Like, you slicks, you talking about you don't like snitches, bitch, you snitching on yourself. It's the same fucking shit, dummy. Yeah, big dummy.
Big dummy.
Right.
That's true, bro. So you've kept it real since day one.
Yeah, I mean, you know, ain't no sense in lying about it.
Facts.
Somebody know,
man,
or somebody gonna find out.
And the worst thing you want is to make it and somebody come back and be like, that nigga wasn't doing all that. That nigga
wasn't doing it like that.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna say nobody's name, but there's somebody from Atlanta who through his whole career, who was claiming to, you know, and Atlanta's very particular about if you zone 1, zone 2, zone 6. You know what I'm saying? Don't claim an area you from and you not. And I'm sure Memphis Memphis and other areas the same way. He kept saying he grew up in a certain area, but as he got older, he got called out because like, bitch, you ain't grow up there. You grew up over here. That little shit like that, they gonna call your ass out on it. So be mindful of what you say on your come up because later on it's gonna come back to haunt you.
Day one, Nashville, East Side, South 8. That's what it is.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what it is now.
And forever. Even if you move from there, you're going to still claim where you from.
Always.
Period. That's what I'm talking about. So let's talk about some of the first music that you put out. Who were some of the producers you was working with out the gate?
Honestly, it was just like a lot of Nashville cats. You know what I'm saying? On my very first project, I was doing a lot of work with Michael Otis.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was heavy down there around that time. He was doing a lot of work with Black and J and Rollo B and cats like that. You know what I'm saying? And then as I evolved, I just started reaching out to, you got a sound I like. I gotta have it. I'm gonna get the track. It ain't nobody specific, but
I think that comes part of the growth and what we was talking about before we went live. We were talking about how a lot of artists tend to fail because they don't know how to network. Yeah. They don't know how to reach out and meet people, so therefore they stay boxed in.
Yeah, niggas too hard to say what's up, man.
How you doing? Like stop with that shit, bro. Like
niggas too hard for that.
Cause they ain't gonna do no but look at you.
All y'all doing is blocking your blessings. I promise you, because a closed mouth does not get fed
at all.
Period. And another thing is too, we going to church today, y'all. Pastor Tampa in the building. Can I get a well, church? The other thing is too, they always say your network is your net worth, and that's so true, man. You got to keep your face card good because what do we always say, though? Money's going to put you in place, or relationships are going to put you in places that money cannot.
Definitely.
Exactly.
So y'all out here trying to be all hard and shit, all you're doing is blocking your come up because opportunities do not knock at your door, man. You got to go out there and create them hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. You got to move around. Can't be scared to go get out here and, put your face out there. It's okay to fuck up.
Right.
It's just how you handle it after you fuck
yes.
up. A lot of cats will do some shit and just disappear, and then, they don't never try to fix it. They don't never try to do none of that.
Facts.
And that's the kind of stuff that fuck up your face card, that fuck up your name. If you can fix something, then, you go ahead and fix that. And if you can't, okay, cool. That's
true. and the thing, too, is I think that we learn, like we were always told growing up, you learn from your mistakes. Yeah. We don't listen to that as a youngin', but it's the truth. Yeah. I know, because if I fuck up, I'm going to make sure, damn sure I don't do it again. Just like if somebody gets locked up, you better not go back twice. If you do, shame on you.
And
you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be something different.
Yeah, definitely. Something totally different.
So exactly. It's gonna be something totally different. Don't do the same dumb shit twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're human. We make errors, right? We make mistakes. It's cool. But we learn from that. We pick up and move on. Right. Have you been working with other artists? Like, have you collabed with other artists in your city?
Yeah.
Shout them out.
Pretty much everybody. You know what I'm saying? Starlito, City Paper, Quanta Cash, Pistol, Deuce. He doing this 1-2 thing right now. Let me think.
I think that's dope though that you work with a lot of the artists in your city. Yeah. That shows to me you're a humble dude, man. Like, your shit. You good at what you do, but you also humble with it, which is gonna carry you really far in this business.
Yeah, it do, man. But sometimes, it's all about who you know and who like you.
I would say about 99.9999% of the time it's about who you know and who like you. Yeah. Straight like that.
And popularity.
But listen, we talk about that all the time. If someone walks in this room right now with a big ass bag of money and says, hey, I want to work with you, but they're a fucking asshole, I'm going to say, take your money and keep it moving, because you ain't no amount of money can buy me. But if you walk in this room and you're like, you know what, my budget ain't that big, but I really want to work, but then let's work and we'll get to the money later. You get what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they can be bought, but not in this room. We can't be bought, right? Where did you come up with your name?
I just thought it would just come up with something just totally different, just out of the, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I came up with the name, shit. maybe early 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word.
It was
So
just
it's been with
something-
you for a long
yeah,
time.
you
That's
know,
fine, bro.
I don't want to change my name up and
Yeah.
try to keep up with the times and all that old extra
keeping it
shit.
true to
Like,
yourself.
Let me be me. That's how
Yeah.
I came in. That's how I'm going to go out.
Man, what you said.
I respect that. You keeping it true to yourself. So listen, we're gonna get into one of the songs and we're gonna come back and talk a little bit so that way we got time to listen to both records.
That'll work.
Which one do you want the people to hear first?
Let me give them brothers first.
Give them brothers first. Okay, so this is what I need you to do. This is what Doerilla and I need you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always need all the details. Who produced it, where it's available, give us all them details and then we're gonna check it out.
Brothers produced by Lil Wayne. He down there in Louisiana.
Okay.
And it's available everywhere, you know what I'm saying? All the platforms that you listen to your music on. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and go check it out.
Go check it
You
out.
know what I'm saying? Put some ears on it. You might feel what I'm talking about.
Word.
Dig it.
So we about to get into this record, man. Go ahead and introduce it for us.
Hey, y'all, it's me, Christ around, Don. It's my new record, Brothers.
Hey, let's get it.
Like,
Most wanted.
damn nigga used to be my brother, used to be my age, used to be. Now it's kinda hard to look you in the face. Sad nigga. Not because I'm nervous, cause I'm never gonna re-respect you. You was faking, had me thinking we supposed to be brothers, but nah. You out here capping on some sucker shit. All off in your feelings, cause your heart don't do real nigga shit. Quick to say we brothers and we family when the blunt burning, drinks pouring, everybody laughing, showing teeth. Well, how the fuck with brothers when you posting like a hoe about me? Flogging like you hard when you know ain't nothing hoe about me. How the fuck with brothers when you switch it for $1 and the new niggas you with got you flipping down your collar? Tell me how the fuck you family when you flexing for some pussy like a pussy nigga talking when he don't want you to get that pussy. Please tell me how with family when your loyalty in question and you on the verge of getting stomped or get you 2 shots from that west. I ain't perfect, but one thing for sure, I never cross my niggas for some money or some pussy, cause I'm deep down in my feelings. Ain't no way I wanna see you lose and still call you my brother. Can't no outsider talk shit and I not take up for my brother. I can't hear something about you, not come tell you. That's what hoe do. But most niggas gon' chime in to be messy, just like hoe do. Cop deuce when they see you, and I ain't never understood that. Still I see the bigger picture. Nigga fucking with you don't really be having your back. Tell a nigga no, make a nigga mad. Be a little cooler, be a lot realer. Suckers be salted for years, and I promise you never, ever, ever know it, my nigga. Real loyalty is too priceless. That's why I made a few renovations. People can say what they want about me, but they never can say that I'm fake or I hate it. Gave a lot of passes, showed too much love, and these niggas still washing off they pussy with some dub. Strange thing about love, it hardly ever come back the same way that you get it. Y'all can be partners for 20 years, it gon' hurt you when nigga transition to bitch. Flipping and flapping my circle, bro, this ain't the circus, ho, we don't do none of that. You took your bitch ass on the other side, keep in mind, that's where the fuck you gon' reside. Everything get more clear with some time, it's crazy how they been around all the time. It's crazy whenever you see and realize your brother been bogus and fuck all the time. How many lies you done told me? How many people you ever defended me to? Niggas emotion determine they loyalty, just like how women and cheering do. I ain't just talking, just watch it look close. I bet you gon' notice which homies it fraud. Cracking them hating that joke to show how they really been feeling about you from the start. Don't get how they do it. Walk around deep in they bag and still pulling up, acting like they real, acting like you love, acting like y'all really family with past. Acting like the phony shit they be doing ain't nothing. It's really you tripping, bro. At least that what they holler when you go and holler straight in your face like a hoe. I can't be nothing but me, and all of y'all know that my character never gon' wave. Y'all can stay suckers for life, but I'ma stay solid no matter if I'm broke or I'm paid. Now when I shook off the pain, I find that shit lame. How real niggas turn busters, it kinda do fuck with my brain while everything changed. Cause nigga, we supposed to be brothers.
Nah, that shit go hard.
Visit us online at www.hype873.com.
Hey.
Yeah.
Bro, that record is so dope. Like, I just want to talk about it for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That record right there, what that record did for me, because I'm an OG, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know I look young and vibrant, but I'm an OG. It took me back because it kind of had that old school vibe, but didn't sound outdated, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes people put songs out today and it just sounds outdated. Like, to me, it brought me back to that era of music, what made me fall in love with hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it sounds current.
Yeah.
What a dope record, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I just got chills listening to that. That was a whole vibe, man.
I had something
What a
to say.
great
I
record.
had something to say on that one.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's very refreshing because I love all music. You know what I'm saying? I always have to throw this out there. Don't get it twisted. I love all kinds of music. I like trap music, R&B. I like a little bit of everything. But I know what I really love. And, you know, my era of hip hop that I fell in love with, it, like I said, was 90s, early 2000s. And it just took me back to that. Yeah. So it was refreshing.
Yeah.
It was a whole vibe. Doerilla, what you think?
Look, I'm in the same spot. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You stuck to the subject. You know what I'm saying? The rhyme, the lyrics, everything was dope. Everything was on point. You know what I'm saying? Then the production was together. Yeah. And it's like, instantly I was like, you know what? I need to listen to this again when I leave. That's why I was like, I'm hearing it now, but you know, that's why I was like, let me go on and lock in so I could be able to hear some more stuff, you know what I'm saying? Then your vocal tone, everything together.
On
you hear
point.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
It really let me know and Doerilla know that you know how to construct a good song.
Yeah. It's not hard, man. Like, I went and recorded with some cats and shit, that shit was different.
Yeah.
I broke out the notebook and they started laughing. I was like, shit. They was like, man, you know, you need to start getting that phone. And then some of them would just go in there and just hit the button.
Yeah.
Say something, pause.
Yeah, they keep punching
back.
in.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
Hey,
You stuck to your roots of how you learned how to do music, and that's the way you enjoy doing it. Don't let no one change that, bro.
Man.
Look, I tell anybody, if you can write your shit and you can memorize your shit,
Exactly.
it's easier than going in there and you standing in the booth for 2-3 hours punching the damn button.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you know what I think it is? I think a lot of artists, when they write it, they don't know how to properly deliver it. It sounds recited. Like that to me sounded so organic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't sound like you was potentially reading it. It sounded like, man, you knew that from top to bottom, front to back, inside and out from your heart. You get what I'm saying? Like I know me, if I'm in here trying to recite something and I'm reading it, it's going to sound recited like I'm reading it. And I think that's the problem a lot of artists have. So then they just try to go in there and freestyle it. And let's add to it.
Yeah, and
he sat up on that one and said, and.
some of these niggas can't spell and read and write that good.
No.
You're right.
Bro, they be like, what is that song?
Hey.
Like, bitch, you wrote it. I don't know what the fuck
It's a difference if you can, you really don't understand that No Child Left Behind education is killing shit right
it
now.
Is.
Man,
it is.
Look.
It is. You know, reading is fundamental, y'all.
Very.
Like, you know, it's just. It is what it is. Like, again, that could be a whole nother show. We got so many different things we can do podcasts on, talking about these dummies out here snitching on themselves and all that other shit. So let's talk about, you know, some of your future goals, man. You know, you've been doing music for a while. I know you said that, you know, you just really love this. This is a passion for you. This is your gift. This is your passion. You know, anything else within music that you want to focus on, you know, like sometimes people have their own merch. Maybe you already do.
Definitely.
Talk to us about that.
Definitely launching my website next month.
Hallelujah.
You know roundon365.com.
That's big, bro. Hey, give me some on that.
Launching that next month. I'm actually doing a project with my guy in Chattanooga extraordinaire from Black Folk Inc.
Dope.
And, you know.
That's my dog, man. Me and Extraordinaire have been working together for a long time. Ask him about TampaMystic.
Yeah, that's my man.
That's my bro. He's one of my favorite clients. Shout out to Extraordinaire.
Me and him got a project coming together.
Oh, then I know that's going to be fine because he's so dope.
Yeah, so we working on that now. And, you know, I just been kind of going back and forth with the solo album, but it's like right now it's more dropping some singles. I got a single with Cook Up Boss in Nashville.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Called Shirt Off. You know,
I'm about to go check all of that.
It ain't dropped yet, but it's gonna be a motherfucker. So,
yeah.
But right now I'm pushing I Ain't Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit right now. It's a real deal record. I think
it's a hit. It's a hit. We're gonna check it out. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk outside of music. What can we catch you doing? Like, take music completely out the equation. What else you like to do?
I like to just mind my damn business.
Stay out the way.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, if it's not business, or,
But like, I mean, like, okay, I'll give you an example. Outside of business, I'm a nature junkie. I love being outdoors. I love hiking. I love doing stuff like that. Do you have any like interest outside of, if you have a day off and a free day, which I know we rarely get, what would you go do if you could just go enjoy your day and just really like, would you get on the road and
sit down, watch me some documentaries.
Soak it all in.
Be 420 friendly all day. And, if football on, I watch football. It's like,
so you enjoy sports?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather sit down and just kind of just take it light because I'm always going.
Yeah.
Usually Sunday is my day that I choose to just sit down and not do nothing.
You gotta do that, bro. We tend to overwork ourselves, and then we make ourselves sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that whole team no sleep shit goes out the window once you hit about 25. Anything above 25.
30. Once you about 30, that's
out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what time the event tonight?
Yeah.
I take naps, y'all.
Take a nap.
Damn near every day. Sometimes I don't get an opportunity to, but whenever I get a chance, we take them naps. We gotta our body is a battery. We gotta recharge it, right? You know what I'm saying?
Or
else
go get on the charger.
Yeah, you have to, or you're gonna die. Just like any other battery. Anything else you got coming up? I know you're working with. Shout out DJ Hype Man Crunk. I know you working on Hype Man Crunk. That's my bro, man. Like we all been working together for a very long time. Anything else you got coming up that you want to let the people know about before we check out this second record?
Actually, I was thinking about shooting instead of shooting a video to brothers. What I'm doing is shooting a short film. So I'm writing
that's even better.
Yeah, I'm writing that and trying to, just expand. You know what I'm saying? And instead of just writing music, and
write a film script.
Write a script.
Yeah.
And just get out here and grind. You know what I'm saying?
Dig it.
I was just having a conversation with my business partner this morning, and I told him, I said, we got to figure out ways, to be innovative and stay several steps ahead of everybody else. Being innovative is what's going to keep you on the forefront of everything. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? If somebody else goes and starts something and we want to do it, that's cool. But why not create our own shit? Be innovative and figure out new things to do. You know what I'm saying? Be the trendsetter.
I think a lot of the problem is finding out exactly what it is to do.
Yeah, because everybody's doing so much shit.
You can put a twist on some things and make it new. You can kind of revamp some stuff, but you just got to constantly keep on looking, constantly keep on, like you said, being innovative, find out what's going on out here, what the people like,
and figure out a way to do it better and do it your way. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's more doing it your way than doing it a better way.
Yeah. Well, your way could be a better way. How about that?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So listen, bro, we about to get into this second record. Before we do it, couple things we got to do, man. Tell everybody where they can follow you out on social media.
Y'all follow me on all platforms at RamDon365. And that's Instagram, Twitter. Am I on TikTok? I don't really use that shit.
Me neither.
But Instagram, Twitter, you know what I'm saying?
I don't really use that shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Me neither.
I ain't finna be on there doing no dancing.
Me neither. I'm too old for that, y'all. Just keeping it all the way G.
But yeah, you can follow me at RamDon365 on all the social media handles.
Where?
Dig it.
You know what I'm saying? You can find me everywhere. Twitter, not Twitter.
Instagram.
Spotify.
Apple Music, Tidal, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Crisis to Ramdon.
Website on the way.
Ramdon365.com is OTW. But, I just try to talk about what's going on right now so they can go find me right now.
Word. No, absolutely. Big facts. Well, but I want them to be aware that the website's coming because that's going to be, I preach it. We're going back to church real quick, y'all. We do not own our Instagram.
No.
They can take that shit from us this very second and we shit out of luck. We don't own our Facebook, none of that shit. You got to have your own domain because once you buy that domain, it's yours. Nobody can take it from you unless you don't pay your bill every year. But it's $20. If you ain't got $20 a year, then get the fuck out of business. You get what I'm saying? But have a website because it's so important to send everybody there because you got your videos and your photos and your singles and your bio and whatever other information because can't nobody take that from you.
Yeah, one central location to find all things.
Period. Yeah, bro. It's so important. Yeah. So I'm glad that you got that on the way. 2 more things we got to do. Who you want to shout out to?
Just want to send a shout out to everybody that been rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? You know who you are. I ain't got to say your name. You know what I'm saying? I want to send a shout out to Hype Man for sliding me down through here.
That's my dog.
You know what I'm saying? I want to send a shout out to y'all for having me
of course.
on the show today.
We appreciate you,
bro. And, you know, just like I said, everybody that's been rocking with me, it been a journey because, you know, at one point I just kind of lost passion for it and didn't want to do it and just like, it ain't even worth it.
Well, we here to hype you back up.
Well, let's get
all
it
the
then.
way. You know what I'm saying?
You guys to be on go.
You fire, bro. Like, no cap. You really, really dope. And you got a humble spirit. You got good energy. All that shit matters, whether you realize it or think about it. I'm telling you from the outside coming in, man, like all that type of stuff matters. Like people's energy is big.
Man, what you say?
You don't want to be around no negative ass energy because that's going to rub off on you because energy cannot be destroyed. It can be transferred, but it can't be destroyed. So if you came in here with a bad attitude, it's going to end up causing me to have a bad fucking attitude. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing, man.
You got to.
Last but not least, before we get into this record, it is the industry's most wanted podcast. So I got to know, man, what makes you the industry's most wanted?
Hey, cause I just be me, and that's one thing the industry needs. Is somebody to just be them.
Facts.
It's like you ain't got to show how much money you getting. You ain't got to have the money phone. You ain't got to talk about all the dope you selling. Even if you doing that, you ain't got to talk about it, man. Just be you. You know what I'm saying? Man, a lot of people don't be honest with themselves about a lot of stuff. So it's like win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna stand on everything. 10 toes down.
Love it.
Man,
that's facts, man. Well, listen, again, it was a pleasure to have you rocking with us today. We about to get into this other record. This is the single that you pushing right now. It's called I Ain't Shit. It's on all digital platforms.
It's on all digital platforms.
Who produced this one?
The Dope Boys.
Okay, shout out to the Dope Boys.
This one right here.
This the one?
I think it's the one because, you know what I'm saying, at some point in time, everybody done been through it, done put somebody through it.
Yeah. Well, we about to check it out, man. Go ahead and introduce it for us.
Hey, y'all, once again, it's your man, Christ Durant done. You know what I'm saying? This is my record. I Ain't Shit.
Hey, y'all stay tuned for it.
You're locked in with Atlanta's hottest hip-hop station. The Hype 87.3. Industry's most wanted.
Not on purpose, I just thought we were vibing and chilling. Common interests had our extra minutes spoken for. Laughing cause I'm silly made me someone you truly adore.
You so crazy.
Every day my personality had you craving more. Exotic Mary Jane had maddening rappers all over the floor. We spent a lot of time, ate at a lot of places. Like when you hit the road with me cause I love when you hating. Had your back when you in need and indeed you had mine. Then you notice I wasn't giving you all of my time. You started wilding, going through a nigga phone and shit. Waking me up pissed, screaming about,
who the fuck is this bitch?
I lied every single time to keep you from crying. Still you never left my side and you knew I was lying. Don't blame yourself cause you the best that I'm probably gonna get. But love me or leave cause I ain't shit. For all the time the sun beat a nigga home and my phone died. Baby, I ain't shit. For all those nights I was outside but should've been inside. In real life, boo, I ain't shit. For every message that you read by fucking and giving head, girl, trying to tell you I ain't shit. For all those nights I had you crying and me fucking up our little vibe, babe, I'm sorry, but I promise that I ain't shit. You often ask me what's the purpose, why the fuck I do it? My reply is I ain't shit, can you just love me through it? Truth be told, yeah, I'm getting old. And I'm gonna love you with my heart and mind, but never trust you from my soul. Could it be that I am damaged goods? Or am I seeing how you really move and acting like you really good? Too many game been played. I won and lost equally. Feelings got involved sometime, but love is what it hardly be. Never gonna disrespect you, always gonna treat you special. Still, I'm gonna tell you what I tell you just to keep the peace. But you be Scooby-Dooing, trying to catch what I be doing. You done met some family members, other bitches still pursuing. This ain't perfection, but I'm rocking out in full with you. Even on them nights you be ducked off with that other nigga. I ain't tripping, that's just karma, the situation flip. Take it on the chin, cause in the end I still ain't gonna be shit. For all the time the sun beat a nigga home and my phone died, baby, I ain't shit. For all those nights I was outside but should've been inside. In real life, boo, I ain't shit. For every message that you read about fucking and giving head, girl, trying to tell you I ain't shit. For all those nights I had you crying and me fucking up our little vibe, babe, I'm sorry, but I promise that I ain't shit.
Nigga, why the fuck you calling me at 5 in the morning? Where the fuck you been? What the fuck do you want? No, you not coming over here, motherfucker. What you want? Cause you don't want me. Go back to the bitch's house you just left. Fuck you, your mama, your daddy. Don't call me no damn more. I wish I never met your ass. I hate you.
I'm outside. Open the door.
Nigga, you can keep your ass outside. You ain't coming in here. Who the fuck do you think I am?
For all the time the sun beat a nigga home and my phone died.
Nigga, fuck you.
For all those nights I was outside but should've been